Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark. Kellogg and Greg. And Hill on the sidelines. Allie LaForce. Here we go. And it's going to be New Orleans off the tip. Ivy outside. We've got a good matchup in the guard position tonight, Clark. Should be a fun battle for the fans.
I agree. I mean, every kid loves to dribble and shoot, so it's a blast to watch the pros do it, the best in the world. Plus, if there's any ankle breaking going on tonight, you know it's going viral.
Now here's Leonard. Pass to Walsh. The three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Count the basket.
Just a high skill level shot by Ivy. Not his usual kind of bucket.
And we're about a minute into the first. Barrett up top. All sorts of time. Good. He hits the jumper.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
You think back to the prime years of Kawhi Leonard, Clark. He was absolutely dominant.
Yeah, he really was. I mean, so few wings could dominate the way Kawhi did when he was healthy and in his prime. I mean, he could score at all three levels, especially in that mid-range game. Absolutely lethal. And then defensively, he was a stopper. He would just turn people's water off. In his peak, he was as good as any two-way player we've had in the league.
Cousins with the steal. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession here.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Orlando making a switch here. Ivy outside. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Here's Caspi. From outside, off the mark.
Limited success for them early on here, but don't expect that to continue.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Smith. Lets it go from deep. Avdia pulls it in. Pelicans trail by 3. The 3 from Edgecombe. Gets the 3 ball to go.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Murray. Smith outside. Launches it from deep. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
Fantastic response from Smith Jr. Great poise and confidence on display there.
And here are the Pelicans now. They trail by 3. On the wing, Thompson. From deep. Offensive rebound. Back to Van Vliet. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Ooh, stolen by Murray.
Nice defense, reading the play, using some quick hands to take it away.
Smith. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
Raw power from Smith Jr. on that slam.
Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
It's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up. Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points.
3 points.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Orlando with the ball. After New Orleans, 3-pointer on the other end. Pass to Murray. Leonard's got room. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's scoreless.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Here's Smith. And it's Queen with a rebound. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Pass to Queen. No good on the buzzer beater. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Magic.
New Orleans. 10.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Magic?
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Magic leading by 4. Here's Harris. Puts up a 3. The shot no good. Here's Queen. It's hauled in by Reddish. Here's Banchero. Finds room and goes for the jam. Banchero.
When he attacks the rim like that, Paolo Banchero, there's no stopping.
Pass to Avdia. Back to Ivy. And he dunks it down.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Picked by Carter. Here's Banchero. Ooh, Banchero getting it done and tight.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
The 3 from Edgecombe. Nice D from Reddish.
Yeah, no, he usually makes makes you pay from that range.
Well, Grant, at 6'10", 250, Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Denny Avdia, the son of a 6'8" Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Denny's mom. Denny said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes. Every night playing to win. That's how I've always been. That passion is a part of my culture. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Some room here for Cousins. And it's New Orleans with another.
And, you know, he came into the league as a pretty good jump shooter, but Cousins has really refined his jump shot.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Barrett. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
There's some heat from Banchero now. He brings that ferocity. We know he's got an inferno raging in him.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. 7-point differential. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. That's game 3 of 5 on their current trip away from home. Orlando with the ball. After the basket by New Orleans. Cousins with the steal. Pass to Avdia. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Now Ivy. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cousins. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Pelicans.
Magic leading by 5.
Bobby Portis. Norman Powell.
Pass to Banchero.
Fred VanVleet.
Thompson outside. Portis the screen. Launches a 3. Oh, and Clay makes that 3 look so easy.
Extremely dangerous from that range. That's Thompson's comfort zone right there.
Murray looking around. Here's Walsh. Orlando again missing.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Shot's good by Thompson. Here's Orlando. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Walsh. Picked by Carter. The deep 3. And another miss by Orlando. VanVleet with it. Still without a bucket. There's the 3. Thompson shot is off. It's all tied in Orlando. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
24.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man, defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, B.A. And Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
5 to shoot. Caspi misses. Orlando leading by 3. And the ball out of play. The Pelicans will have it. Avdia, left side. The three is up. Sinks the tray.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Leonard. Pick by Smith. Out to the right wing. 4-3. Avdia pulls it in. There's a screen. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Barrett can't hit. Looking for their first lead of the game.
Yeah, you know they want it right here, right now.
Here's Caspi. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And it's Barrett off the drive. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And Barrett's teammates and coaches love when he shows some edge, slashing to the rim with purpose.
Ivy outside. Pass to Caspi. That's tipped. And he's all alone. The finish. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Now here's Avdia. Right now averaging 6 a game. And there's a pick. The three from Edgecombe. Orlando with the rebound.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And the dunk by Leonard.
Leonard bounces off the floor fast, and when he throws it down, you can feel that force.
Timeout called. The Pelicans. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to Thompson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Beyond the arc. Oh, Thompson. The long-range triple.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
To the middle. Here's Smith. And the shot goes in. Smith got 7 points in the game.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Van Vliet outside. Clock at 6. Here's Thompson. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Magic leading by 5. Thomas up top. He takes it in. And he jams it home with authority.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's Barrett. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. Smith outside. Lets the three fly. Drains the triple. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Love the confident approach by Smith Jr. Looked very decisive there.
Pass to Thompson. Over Barrett. And again, New Orleans, no good. Here's Orlando. Now Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
He has been fantastic. Jabari Smith having a night. They've got to keep getting him looks.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And That's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And so it's the Orlando Magic going into the break up 12. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be right back with you shortly. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Now Ivy. There's a screen. Down low. And he lays it up and in.
And just active inside. Ivy's a guard who's more at home around the hoop, not the three-point line.
Whitmore goes in. He gets it in there. Whitmore's got his first points in this one.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Ivy. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And how about the leaping ability of Ivy? I mean, taking it all the way there to the rim.
That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edgecombe.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Timeout. Magic. Here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard the Magic coach as he addressed his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Sinks it from distance. And the Magic lead by 13.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up.
Yeah, taking it right to the hole. No fear from Jaden Ivey in amongst the big boys.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Orlando?
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Banchero outside. Banchero down the lane. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Powerful throw down there. Punched it home. Banchero leaving no doubt.
And Cousins throws it down.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Cash it in.
He's a scorer now, for sure. Banchero has all the clubs in his bag.
Stolen by Carter. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. The free throw drops from Murray. All right, Clark, let me ask you this. What can other big men learn from Wendell Carter Jr.?
I like his steadiness. He's shown a maturity since he's been in the league. He doesn't seem to get too high or low emotionally. You need fire and competitiveness and physicality to play down low, but you still have to control yourself, and I think he does a good job of that.
Oh, the stuff!
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage. Boy, he gives this team exactly whatever scoring it needs, and That's one of the things you really like about it.
The Pelicans call timeout. So both teams making some changes here. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Carter outside. Plenty of space. Yes, sir!
The versatility of Carter Jr. I mean, he can shoot off 1 to 2 dribbles as well as off the catch.
Flushes it down with both hands.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Magic. They've led by as many as 14. And that's in.
Look, you can't forget the fact that Banchero averaged 20 as a rookie. We've seen him have lots of big scoring nights, and there's more to come for sure.
And stolen by Banchero. Here's Walsh. Leonard on the wing. The drive, Kawhi. Ooh, he leaves no question.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Magic.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. So go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jabari Smith.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Avdia. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Murray. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
right past me, you slept wrong. Not all pain turns to Teflon. Invest my soul, that's a bet, brum. Blue face patience, bank tested, breath long. Money be a raft when you trying to swim. And your vision is dim, cause the tunnel is grim. Had to make a lot of shifts with the way of the wind. On the whim, level win, so my high end is step strong. We fight for fun, I'd rather look stupid trying till I go dumb. I always hit it mad growing up, now I know some. My time divided, weeks inspired, days revival. I was crying, seconds drying. Low with pride and lifted tired. Gym spin off, avoid the spiral with these reps decided. Never salty, look back or spin wrong.
All my fears been subsided. No more look back, rewinding. Look what fake done provided. Alignment, refinement.
Big chips in, ain't got nothing to lose. On my worst days, still got nothing to lose. Keeping every word, ain't got nothing to lose. I got nothing to lose, I got nothing to lose. Know about a miss, seen a lot of passion. The color tone brushed by the pig name will never have a ring of its own diamond fit. Cause the pressure was emitted by another, not a chin. Acceptance, I used to give a about it in its best sense. Impressive is not my weight to less than charade, a guest list, party favors, a half-baked chips on the table. The host is a showboat, 9 out of 10. I done seen deep waters in the fence, but it's never deterred what I yearn. I'd rather be in a before the sign of the skin. Pro to show the work that my theory stay intact. That the tactic is always put my heart in these stats. I'll never have to fold cause the code keep it stacked. I got up at the house, built a home on my, yeah.
All my fears been subsided. No more look back, rewinding. Look what fake done provided. Alignment, refinement.
Big chips in, ain't got nothing to lose. On my worst days, still got nothing to lose. Keeping every word, ain't got nothing to lose. I got nothing to lose, I got nothing to lose.